Hello everyone, welcome back to Edible Gardening channel. So it's me again here today as my husband is currently working, so I'm doing the filming. We have prepared our beds completely outside for spring planting. So we actually have some stuff planted already and some things growing. I want to take you outside to show you our greenhouse and also our garden beds. We actually brought in 13 yards of mulch and soil and moved it all wheelbarrow by wheelbarrow into our backyard to raise our beds. We have a very wet backyard, so we actually have to elevate our beds quite high, and then we put a lot of mulch between all the rows so that it can soak up moisture and we can also walk easily between the rows of the gardens and the greenhouse. We also put a lot of mulch around our chickens. So I'm going to take you guys outside and I will give you a tour of our current gardens and what we have planted so far. We are supposed to get dumped on with snow tomorrow, so it's still a little too early where we live to plant everything, but this should be the last snowfall, and then all the other foods like cucumbers, kale, and everything else can start getting in the garden. Okay, so it's really windy and cold. I'm not even sure if you can hear, but this is the garden so far. So we have here, this is just a mystery mulch, which has all kinds of trees and all that in here that we've put along all of our paths between all the rows, and it's really helped us raise the level of our property. And throughout all of the garden beds, we just put a triple mix soil. So this is what we have on all of the beds. We've got blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, and grapes on the back row here. We have about 300 heads of garlic here planted, and it's actually coming up pretty nicely. And then all along the back row there, those bushes, I believe, are blackcurrant. And we have some beautiful strawberries growing here already. And all of these beds are empty and ready to be planted as soon as it gets a little warmer. And one other thing I actually wanted to show you, we've been cutting, is asparagus. We actually have tons of asparagus growing all along the back row of our gardens. You can see some back there. So we've been getting lots of asparagus. So we've raised all of these beds here, and we put, again, a ton of fresh triple mix soil. So what we have planted from these two sticks all the way to this very back here is corn. We actually have some organic corn growing, so hopefully we can have some good corn. There's the chickens. I can show you them in a minute. Our compost pile, and then back here are like mint and more of like the herbs that grow and become like a weed. We've kind of kept it back here. So right in front of the greenhouse here, we've got two raised beds with even more strawberries in them. And we put a little bit of straw in here as well. So these are all the other strawberries that we have. All right, so it's a mess in the greenhouse right now. We've got all of the tools here, and it's very windy. There's nothing planted here yet, but it's all ready to be planted. Nothing here, but we do have some spinach growing here, and we have lots of kale here in these back rows that are really growing well. So we're gonna have a lot of good food growing, but again, it's still too cold to plant much else right now. So currently all of the beds are empty, and we have mulched between the rows, so everything's ready to go for us. And you can see the chickens behind us. So here are the chickens. We're still going to do a proper tour of the coop. But hey guys, you want to say hi? Just wanted to show you. Hi! You coming to see the camera? Say hi to the people? Hi! I don't have food. I don't have food. Am I tricking you? Oh, you're so good, so good. Gentle! They keep picking my ring. Okay, so it's getting cold. I'm gonna take myself inside and take the camera inside. Hi guys! But these are our little chickens. Like I said, we will do a little tour. And as you can see behind their coop, we also put a lot of mulch. So everything is just mulched really, really well back here. Say bye! Hey Floofs! Hey! Hey!